I just want to preface this video, right, by saying that this doesn't apply to all seinen. Obviously, doesn't apply. This is very general. This also doesn't apply to all people that enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like this is just a very general, the shoe fits type video, bro. But I haven't really heard this really talked about much when it comes to like the anime community and how big of a split there is between when you think of the anime community, right? You're thinking, of shonen, right? The shonen community, because that's the bigger part of the anime. Like that's the biggest, you know what I mean? Like Dragon Ball Z, My Hero, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. Obviously I threw in My Hero. My Hero isn't, but y'all know what I mean though. Like Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, My Hero 2, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Like that's the shonen side, right? Then you have the seinen side, or seinen. I don't even know what I'm saying. I think it's seinen. Which like Guts. I mean Berserk, Vagabond. What's that? Vinland Saga. Those, right? And there's a split, right? There's a split smooth down the middle. The seinen side and the shonen side. And I'm gonna talk about the fact that there is a split, and this stuff obviously doesn't apply to everybody, but it's definitely a thing like that I know happens, bruh. I know it happens, and that's a problem. The fact that certain, not all y'all, but certain seinen enjoyers are seinen like I'll only watch seinen, that shonen stuff for little kids, I'm too old for that. And two, a lot of seinen, a complete outsider. Let me start that. I'm a complete outsider. I have not read any seinen. Like if you like Berserk, Vagabond, Vinland, I haven't read any of those, bro. But from what I've seen and from what I've heard, and like this is like multiple sources, they kind of feel the same. You know what I mean? Like, obviously in a very broad general sense, deeper dive into them, they're not the same at all. I know that anybody can tell that it's the same thing. That's for every series. But like, I feel like I don't know, bro. I feel like a lot, like basically almost all of them are like character development. I used to be a bad person, now I'm not a bad person anymore. I'm going through a lot of stuff right now. I need to find myself and find peace. I need to, what I mean, stuff going on like that. And then on top of that, it be so much like trigger warnings. Trigger warnings first and trigger warnings. But SA, stuff like that, and it's like, I don't know, it kind of feels like it just all blends in together, bruh. You know what I mean? I feel like it like stuff like that happens. It like slap the mature rating on, and people think their brains are bigger for reading something like that, and then they start getting down on the people who watch shonen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. Certain people, now I will admit, I don't think I've ever had this happen to myself, but I have seen it like on the internet sometimes, where it's like, if for certain like seinen enjoyers, they think that they are above other people because they watch/read stuff about self-help, character development, stuff like that, character arcs, sad characters and stuff like that, versus somebody who watches JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because the stands are cool, or Bobo because bro got a big afro and a mustache. You know what I mean? They think they are above them people because like, oh, you watch stuff for little kids, I'm reading stuff for grown men. And it's like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm an outsider, but it's like, I don't know. It's really not, I feel, that welcoming of a community yet, bruh. and you know the books, it doesn't help that the series themselves aren't that welcoming, because like, you know, not many people are gonna want to read a series where like downright devious stuff happens, you know, and main characters are going through it, and you know, and not to say like that, you know, stuff like that shouldn't be written. Obviously it should, bro. Everything has a time and place, but it's like, that's not really, you know, if you were gonna like start reading something, it's like that's more than likely not what you're gonna want to read. So it's like, you know, it's hard to get into it already, and then you got people like being discouraging, you know, oh, I don't watch that show and stuff, that's for little kids, I grew up, you know, I don't do that no more, blah blah blah. It's like, well, you know, where can I start? You know what I mean? And I don't know, it feel like, again, I'm not experiencing this in this realm, but like, I feel like there's not many like entry level seinen, if that makes sense. Cause I mean, would y'all consider Chainsaw Man one? I kind of would, but I kind of wouldn't. I would consider Chainsaw Man a shonen that's like a little more mature. But like, that's what seinen is, yes, but like, when you look at like the checklists of seinen, then it doesn't fit in. Like, obviously shonen has a checklist, you know, teenagers, you know, high school / like schoolish, dorm, everybody living together type scenario, mentors, stuff like that, villain organizations, and not to say seinen don't have those checklists, I think, but I don't know, like they checklists is like I said, like self-help, self-bettering, but I mean, which is like obviously because it's like it's for mature audiences, so they're gonna want to see something like oh, you know, it's about maturing and being a better person. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Don't get me like, I'm not, don't misconstrue this video to think like, you know, I know I was saying it in like a negative light, but like, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. But more of like, I don't know, bro. I kind of wish that the seinen community kind of like flourishes more and becomes a lot more open to where maybe more mainstream, I guess. Yeah, I guess more mainstream. I don't know. I feel like it's just harder to get into because it's like we got like say somebody doesn't really watch anime at all. You're not gonna tell them to read Berserk. You're not gonna tell. I mean, you might tell them to read Vinland Saga, but like, I don't know. I'm speaking from my end. I like big flashy colors and big extreme attacks and stuff like that. You know, and I don't know. I feel like that really gets cut out of like seinen and usually pushed towards, because you know, obviously with shonen they're geared towards teenage boys, right? So it's like, I feel like that like is seen not by, you know, y'all or something, but it like maybe seen as like more childish, so it doesn't get put into seinen. Now look, correct me if I'm wrong, if there's seinen out there with like, you know, super big like Kamehamehas and spirit bombs and death punches and one for all smashes, let me know, bruh. That's why I like Chainsaw Man, because I feel like Chainsaw Man kind of has something like that, kind of, but like, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I feel like there needs to be more. There's a gap, and I want there to be a bridge to where, you know, shonen fans could just mosey on to seinen and be like, oh yeah, I like this, or seinen fans could mosey on to shonen and be like, you know, I like this too, and not feel like there's a clash. Because I don't know, I feel like there's a clash right now, and I don't want there to be a clash. I want us to all get together and, you know, hug each other and we all just enjoying series, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I do feel like there's a big separation, and obviously, you know, that's gonna happen with like niches, but like, there's, I don't know, there gotta be some type of series to like, you know, mix them together. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know, but like, I don't know exactly like where I'm like fully getting at. And more of just like, there's a disconnect, and I want to be connected, because it's like, it's the same. They're both, you know, manga / anime. It's just one feels like, you know, like you could tell it's like geared towards. Well, I don't know. You could tell it's like geared towards audience, but I think you could tell the same thing with shonen too. I don't know. I maybe I'm just saying I want an entry level seinen so I could like slowly but surely get into seinen. Cause like you know somebody got told me to read Berserk and it's like first chapter somebody getting bro. I was like I don't want to read that yet. Let me. You know what I mean? Like that's a tough pill to swallow, and like I don't like. I mean, obviously adult is a tough pill to swallow. It's like is every series gonna be a tough pill to swallow or about mental well-being and you know that can I mean don't get me wrong there's like obviously that's gonna be in the series too but it's like that's a lot of these series' main focus bruh. Y'all know how like a lot of shonen things is like I want to be the best, I want to be number one, I want to be blah blah blah. That's the same thing with seeing it feels like I want to be a better person, I have no enemies, stuff like that, and it's like yeah okay. How many times we gonna do this now? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I just wish that like, there's a mold, bro. There's a mold of seeing it. And I want it to be shaken up, bro. Shake it up. You feel me? Do y'all feel that Chainsaw Man is a seinen, or would y'all still consider that shonen? You feel me? That because if Chainsaw Man is a seinen, then I would think that heavily shakes the mold. But I don't know. That's what I want to say. Bye guys, have a good one. Take care. Goodbye.